Welcome to my craft room. I have a little journal here to show you. It's made out of a paper bag. I got the inspiration from 49 Dragonflies on YouTube. So here we go. It's a paper bag, and I've sewn Tim Holtz fabric on it. So the paper bag is essentially just makes a pocket in the front and back. I have a little tea-dyed notepad in here. And the cover, this picture is from a book. So the sari ribbon is attached on the back. I have 3 signatures, and I did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch on this one. So when you open it, on the inside, I put half a hanky. It goes on the front and the back. It went right across the bottom here. This one was already stitched on there. And there's a little book page journaling card. This book belongs to, I put a little bit of fabric there. And this is from that book, Frampton Flora. Oh, it's my favorite. I love it. And I did a little stitching. I put a little flower on this paper. And this is a photocopy of a journal that one of those ledgers that I have. Little handmade paper. And this is a file folder. I did some stamping on it. Made it a pocket. And this is another little card. Book pages. There's lots of journaling spots in this one. I just decorate a little bit here and there. This is a little bit of jelly plate play. This was a scrap paper. So, you know where you clean your rollers on a piece of paper? That's what this is. And just interesting papers. This is an envelope. And it's the rest of the envelopes on this side. This is a little book page card again on the inside here. And I put some fabric on the back. I think that's some of that Tim Holtz fabric tape that I used on there. So the little fella's got his walkie-talkie. And when it goes over the page, you'll see here, when you turn this over, the back part, this is all one picture where they're on a boat here. And this guy's rowing up to the boat. How cute is that, eh? So it's a little journaling card that tucks up in there. Interesting planner pages. And this, the whale tail up tuck. This is some more. I used my Distress Oxides to color this paper and stamp on it. I just pulled from my stash for this journal. This is a bookmark I made. There's little charms on the bottom. Stamping. Some ribbon. I folded the papers up. They were too long, so it made it kind of interesting on this side. That's one of those week at a glance. And that's another one of those little cards too. That's my dictionary page with the napkins on it. I love using those in my journals. That's the back of that lovely jelly plate play paper. Now this is the first signature. These are the back pages. This is one of those where you take your butterflies and then you put them on a tea bag, and then I laid them down and sewed them. So how cute is that, eh? I can't remember. That was in my stash. I can't remember where I saw or who did that. That was ages. Like I said, I'm pulling from my stash on this journal. So it worked out pretty nice. And that's a die cut with a little book page in there. Sorry on the back of that. Some stamping. These are letter writing papers. That's a coloring book with a stamp. This is cute. This is scrapbook paper, and I ripped it here and then put some vellum in there. And I guess check that's stamped in the back. Makes a nice pocket. There's a couple more. It's like a little fall journal. There's a winter coat. Decorated. These are the back of those pages. Some stamping. I have a ledger. I scanned the ledger. Oh, there was a little mark on here, so I put a B on there. One of my favorite flip-out ledger pages. And a little button with some silk ribbon holding it on. That's a stencil. This is an envelope stamped. And this is a book page. And I made my own little paper clip from upholstery fabric that had a fringe. How cute is that, eh? A little button on it. Curled the paper clip, and it will hold that on there. It's almost like this could be something he's wearing. And there's a decorated envelope, little stamped notepad. And this one I stenciled onto here, and then I sewed it with my sewing machine. I love doing that. So even the back, you can tell it's been sewed. And then here, a little tab. This little girl is an antique doll. She's on a book page. Pocket. Little sorry snippet. And this is a index card with an envelope. The back of some of those pages. There's the last couple little charms. We got a little turquoise theme going there. And this is a paper bag. Love these paper bags. I sized it so it would fit in here. And again, that's a Distress Oxide piece of paper with a stamping and paper bag in the inside. Because that paper's pretty thin. It's a sketch pad from Dollarama. So it looks pretty nice when you decorate it. Little stenciling. Stamp. And that's a corrugated cardboard. Where you rip the cardboard off and the corrugation that's underneath. I just used my Distress Oxide on that and stamped it. That's the rest of that envelope I had to cut down. And there's another little decorated piece of paper. That's a die cut. And it's embossed and stamped. That'll go in there. This is the back of that handmade paper. And that's a book page. I just sewed it onto the back of that. Another book page, and it opens up. I don't know if you can, there you go. It opens up there. This is the back of the envelope with used some scrapbook paper to make a pocket, and a little daily wellness tracker piece of paper in there. And then I embroidered this on the back of this napkin. I was doing an embroidery, and this is tracing paper, so I traced this on the tracing paper, and instead of throwing it out, I put it on here, embossed the back, and put some, I think this is packaging paper, onto a book page for a nice little card, journaling card. So there's lots of journaling in this one. Oh, I love the squishiness. It feels nice. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Bye-bye for now.